Friends, this is absolutely true, and the saying is also correct that whatever happens in life happens for good. This saying means that whatever events take place in our lives happen for some reason, and in the end, they are for our own good. Many times, we don't understand the solution to a problem immediately, but with time, we realize that there was a deeper reason behind whatever happened. Greetings, friends. Welcome to the Tale of Wisdom channel. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to Tale of Wisdom. So let's try to understand this thought through a short story. This story will give you a new perspective on every aspect of life. Friends, do listen to this story till the end. A long time ago, once in ancient times, there was a young man named Arjun who had gone to the city for work. After completing his work, he was returning to his village. The way passed through a dense forest. Suddenly, some robbers surrounded him. They snatched all his earnings and left him empty-handed. Arjun became very distressed. He thought, how will I go home now? How will I support my family? As he kept walking in despair, he met a wise yogi on the way. Arjun thought, why not share my problem with him? Maybe he can help me. Thinking this, he went to the yogi and started crying while telling his story. The yogi comforted him and said, don't worry, whatever happened was for good. Arjun angrily said, what are you saying? I lost everything. I have nothing left to even go home. How can this be good for me? The yogi smiled and said, let me explain to you through a story. Listen carefully, because this will change your way of thinking. A long time ago, there lived a laborer and his very poor family in a town. Their situation was so bad that they didn't even have food to eat. That year, a terrible flood came and destroyed everything. Whatever little grain and belongings the laborer had also got washed away in the flood. The laborer had a son who said, Father, whatever happened, happened for good. We should not lose hope. Hearing this, the laborer became very angry and said, what foolishness are you talking about? Everything is finished. We have nothing left to eat. What's good in this? In his anger, the laborer scolded and threw his son out of the house. The boy went away crying and did not return by evening. The laborer regretted his mistake, but he couldn't do anything now. Just then, a boat arrived in the village carrying some city officers. They had come to rescue people affected by the flood. The laborer's wife said, see, our son was right. These people saved us. Whatever happened, happened for good. The laborer replied in an angry tone, you don't understand. What's good in this? It's their job to rescue people. We still have no house or food. What's so good about that? His wife said, don't worry. So what if we don't have money? We'll find some other way. The laborer said, it's not about money. We had a pouch at home which had something very special, and that too got washed away in the flood. Now I have nothing left. His wife asked, what was in that pouch? The laborer replied, now that it's gone, what's the point of telling? Time passed. The laborer started living by seeking help from others, but life wasn't easy. Even the crop in the field didn't turn out well that year. He was deeply worried. One day, while talking to his wife, he said, what should we do now? His wife suggested, why don't you go to the city and look for some work? Even temporary work will bring some money. I'll also help by working in neighboring houses. The laborer liked the idea, and the next day, he went to the city in search of work. He searched every street, but no one offered him a job. He became more worried about how he would support his family. He was a poor laborer with no home. After the flood, he had somehow built a small hut out of grass and sticks. One day, while looking at his ruined crops, he said with a heavy heart, even my son left home. I'm all alone now. His wife again encouraged him. Stop worrying. Keep trying. You will definitely find work somewhere. Sitting and crying won't help. The laborer agreed. The next day, he again went to the city, but again failed to find work. On his way back, he met the same yogi. The yogi asked, why are you so worried? The poor laborer told him everything, about the flood, about losing all his belongings, and how he sent his son away in anger. The yogi smiled and said, whatever happened, happened for good. The laborer became angry and said, how can you say that? I've lost everything. Even my son is gone. What's good in this? The yogi calmly said, be patient. When the right time comes, you'll get answers to everything. Whatever happens, happens for some good reason. Then the yogi left. That night, the laborer kept thinking, how could everything that happened be for good? A new beginning. The next day, he again went to the city for work. This time, his luck changed. A high-ranking officer hired him for work at his house. The officer said, if you need a place to stay, "You can take the empty house next to mine." The laborer politely refused and said, "Thank you very much, but I'm fine where I am." The officer gave him a good salary. The laborer and his wife were very happy now. One night, someone knocked at the door. When he opened it, there was a young man standing with a big bag and a luxury car. The poor laborer was shocked. The young man said, "Father, it's me, your son." The laborer was speechless. The boy explained, "I had gone to the city to find work. There I found a business opportunity and made good profit. I even built a big house in the city." The laborer was overjoyed. The son said, "Father, didn't I say that whatever happens, happens for good? If the flood had not come that day, I wouldn't have gone to the city to search for work." The laborer nodded and said, "You're right, son. Because of that flood, even I got a good job. Now we are prosperous in every way." Then both father and son started jumping with joy. After the story, the yogi said to Arjun, "Always remember this, human thinking is limited. We cannot understand the plans of the universe. Whatever happens, happens for a good reason." He added, "Often people think only about the present and feel something bad has happened. But the truth is, if your heart is pure and your intentions are right, nothing bad can happen to you." The yogi said, "Whenever tough times come, remember, this too shall pass. No matter how hard the time is or how big the problem, one day everything gets better. Tough times make us stronger." Arjun said, "That's all fine, but what happened to me was very bad. All my belongings got stolen. What good can come from this?" The yogi smiled and said, "Son, don't worry. Actually, I found something in the forest. Here, take this." The yogi gave him a shiny stone and said, "This is of no use to me, but you can sell it in the city." Arjun looked at the stone and asked, "What is this?" The yogi replied, "This is the philosopher's stone. When touched to iron, it turns it into gold." Hearing this, Arjun's eyes lit up. He said, "Now I understand. Whatever happens, happens for good. If my belongings had not been stolen, I would not have met you, and I wouldn't have received this priceless stone." Thus, Arjun changed his life using the philosopher's stone. He became wealthy.
Friends, this story teaches us that whatever happens always happens for good. When people face tough times, they often fail to understand why it's happening. But with time, it becomes clear that every hardship hides a good purpose. When life gets difficult, we must not give up. Every problem comes with a solution. With time, when situations change, we realize that hard times made us stronger and more capable. So always be patient. Trust your hard work and good intentions. Every event in life teaches us something new. The value of good times and the tolerance of bad times help us understand the true meaning of life. Just keep moving forward with positivity. Friends, we hope you really liked this story. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end of the story.